Hey, can I take 2 minutes of your time? I wanted to ask you this question. Are you singing from a position of joy? I get it. Whenever we come in on Sunday mornings or other times when we are scheduled to sing and we get on this stage here, it can be a challenge. I don't know the drive that you had on the way here. I don't know the night that you had before. I don't know, just getting even a little bit more raw here, if you're dealing with bouts of depression. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I want to encourage you to just be mindful, not only before you take the stage, anytime that you are singing for the Lord, especially when you're singing for the Lord, to sing from a place of joy. Whenever we do pray before we get out and come on the stage and be able to sing encouragement over God's people, a lot of times I'm praying that we have fun doing it, that we're singing from a grateful place, an attitude of thankfulness, but make no mistake, it has to come from a joyful place. There are many, many, many skilled singers, and we'll get to that later, but there are many skilled singers who don't sing with joy. They just know how to do it, That's why making a joyful noise unto the Lord, it has nothing to do with skill. It has everything to do with the heart and where you're singing from. And I was reading this morning from Psalm 98. It says, "Oh, sing to the Lord a new song." This is a popular song. It says, "For he has done wonderful things." But then I dropped down and it says, "Shout joyfully to the Lord, all the earth." This is verse 4. "Break forth and sing for joy and sing praises. Sing praises to the Lord with the lyre and the sound of melody, with trumpets and the sound of the horn. Shout joyfully before the King, the Lord." I encourage you, let's sing from a place of joy whenever we do take the stage. It's here or anywhere, and you're singing for the Lord. Let's do that. Trust me, it would translate well, and the message that you are communicating. Whatever we're singing on the stage, people will be able to believe that, you know what, you're experiencing what it is that you're singing. Hey, I know you just saw the video not too long ago about singing from a place of joy. Now here's the other side that I think if you marry joy with this one thing here, man, I think that there's not a building or a venue or whatever it is that can contain all that can really come out of it, and that is skill. It's Proverbs 22, verse 29. It says, "Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before obscure men." Now, I can use this for all walks of life. Whatever it is that you're working with, your main occupation, your calling, your career path, that skill, if you take that skill and you perfect it, if you actually keep working on it, there's no telling who you would be in the company of. That's one of the things that drive me as well too. I want to be one of the best at what it is that I do. I want to do that with a great attitude and realizing where my skill comes from. And that's why I say if you can marry joy and skill together, my goodness, there's no telling what can come out of it. So with that being said, and I know the backside of that verse says that they will sing, or you'll be able to be in the company of kings and not just serving obscure men. I don't think that's a knock on anything or anybody in particular. I think that if you look at the upside of it, you'll find yourself in places that you never thought that you'd be in. It's happened with me. I'm a living testimony. Bay Harbour, for example, this is one of those things that thank God that on the backside of the mountain, some kind of way, even when I had to wake it up when it was lying dormant, that God actually allowed things to happen in my path to cross with Bay Harbour, and look what's going on and what's happening today, what we're all experiencing, what we all are building because of what we're doing and us willfully just availing ourselves. But beyond the availability, let's see how high we can go with this. Let's check our aptitude here, just our capacity to be able to grow here with this. So I want you to think about it, being skilled. Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will serve kings. Yes, he will find themselves in, he or she will find themselves in places they never thought that they'd be in. Again, your ministry that God has placed on the inside of you is bigger than being here at Bay Harbour. It really is. So let's go ahead and do it, and let's make what's happening even here at Bay Harbour kind of spill out to our community, like I said it on before. Who says that we can't do a recording here? Who says that you can't be another gifted artist, you know, that people are seeking after? And I know some people, it may sound vain. I'm stepping out there. I think that we really do have some good people at the position that we actually have them at, be it at every instrument or those holding a mic. But I do know this, just like myself, we can all do better. So let's do better. Let's work on the skill that we have. And let's marry that with that joy. Skill and joy.